Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Next up, I honor to the elders of GMS, a great millstone that rule well and continually teach on down to my brothers. Peace and blessings to the elect. The Bayasha, the Wadada, Sa David, Shalom, Makim, Yahbashim, Shai, Barakatam to the elect. So, hey, man, I don't want to, you enjoyed this lesson, man, because, hey, man, we gotta, every day it's like through the spirit when it comes to the elect, man, we want to continually mention the name of the Lord, through prayer and much more, man. When we're at camp, when we're at home doing these videos, and of course through prayer, man. We love mentioning the name of the Lord, man. That's our favorite. That's one of our favorite things, man. And as for the elect, we're gonna be rewarded, man, because it tells you in the scripture how for great is your reward which is in heaven, man. So anybody trying to persuade you to go off or trying to have you trying to pull you back from some, hey, don't let no one do that, man. Because as for the elect, man, no one's gonna be able to stop us, man. All right. So hey, you go out there and you rebuke these people, man, because hey, it speaks about that, man, how their sins have reached unto heaven, man. All right. But we're gonna start with this first precept. Since I'm in the Old Testament, I might as well just get it out already. This Proverbs 4:16. It reads, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall." Yeah, so this is like their obstacle. This is the path they're going through. They're going to. It's to cause some to fall, man. And this is what they do. They work evil upon their beds. There's another scripture that goes into that, how they work evil upon their beds, man. Verse 17, "For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence." Yeah. You got this defiled bread out here. And what is one way how they eat the bread of wickedness? Well, they go into these doctrines of men and these philosophies, these vain philosophies, and not only that, they go into these other books, man, instead of, reading their Bible, man. They rather go into these other books that, based on so-called white man knowledge on what Esau thinks and what he believes is the truth. That's the bread of wickedness. If you want to, take it on a spiritual level, right? But on a physical level, you people, you eat the foul bread, man. You have to stop that, man. Try making your own bread. Do something homemade for once, man. It's like every week or every time someone buys food, it has to be from outside or something. You got to make your own stuff, man. I don't know, man. And then they drink the wine of violence. Yeah. Yeah, so, and then verse 18, which this whole thing could be broken down a different way, but the point is that look in verse 18, "But the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day." Yeah, and how is that possible? Through this word, man. This word is like a shining light, man. So this is what we do. We use this word to bring down the enemy, man. All right. There's another scripture where it goes into the MOTB, man. Which that's a physical thing. You're not supposed to take that. Because if you do, you're going to be rejected by the Lord. You're going to be put to death. All right, this is Revelation 13:18. "Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Yeah. The man of sin. You see? Esau is the man of sin. All right. This is a part of his new world order, man. He wants to be a god on earth, basically. That's what he wants to make himself to be, basically. But yeah, let's get this out. This is John 5:24. It reads, so yeah, don't take that physical mark, man. We're warning you. This is John 5:24. "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation. Why? Because he didn't take that MOTB, man. But it's passed from death unto life. Yeah, so you might be put to death physically for not taking it as well, you know. Because if you take it, you're gonna be casted into the lake of fire. But if you don't take it, you know, you still be put to death because Esau's gonna come after you for not taking his physical mark, man. All right, so the remnant, the 1/3, they're gonna be passed from death unto life. Some of them, you know, like the scripture reads, some shall wake up, shall awake to everlasting shame and contempt, but some to everlasting life. Roughly paraphrasing. So that's what's gonna happen. The 2/3, they're gonna wake up to everlasting shame and contempt. Let me see if I can find that. Those that take the physical mark is gonna receive a glorious sword, you know. Yeah, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, but some to everlasting life. That's part of the 144,000. They're gonna await to everlasting life. The 144,000, the elect, the Bokarium, you know. And some of the remnant, the 1/3, like I said, you know. But he's still gonna be able to put some of y'all to death, man. Because he might be the chosen, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be the first one to receive a crown. You know, speaking to the remnant, the 1/3. Some of y'all might be put to death, but hey, most of y'all gonna be delivered. Most of y'all gonna be saved. Because you still part of the elect. You still part of the, meaning you still part of the chosen. That's what elect just means. That's all it means is chosen. So when you hear us say elect, don't always think we're talking about just, you know, the 144,000. There's also a remnant that's going to be delivered. That's going to be basically saved, you know. So yeah, that's the point. All right. So you want to believe on this word, man. Because Yahweh Shai, man, he comes in the volume of the book. You got to remember, man. All right. That's why it reads in the scripture, I believe, therefore have I spoken. Yeah, as for the elect, man, we believe in the word. That's why we speak these things into existence. That's why we speak this word, man. Like they say, into fruition, however, whatever that word means. But however you say it, but that's the point. You got to remember, Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book, man. And look, man, we hoping the tribes get sealed, man. You know, speaking unto you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, we hoping to get up out of here already, man. Because you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, hey, we make up the 12 tribes, man, of Israel, all right? And we hoping to receive salvation, man. And we hoping the tribes get sealed before we hoping the tribes get sealed before all hell breaks loose, man. Because you about to see, when all hell breaks loose, that's going to be the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know? And like I said, Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book, so you got to read this word, man. I believe, therefore have I spoken, man. That's right. You know? And like I said, in the beginning of this video, hey, we want to make mention of the name of the Lord always, man. That's the best thing we can do. You know? Making mention of the Lord is the best thing ever, man. We just love doing it. You know? All right, this is back to the book of Revelation. This Revelation 18 and 5 through 6. For his sins have reached unto heaven. That's what it says. Woe unto the bloody city. I believe that's in the Old Testament. And the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Will reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. Yeah, because that cup that she hath filled, she's making herself naked, and she's drinking of that cup that she hath filled. And she's that's why it says, be glad and rejoice, O daughter of Edom. You know? And as for us, we're going to be glad and rejoice as well, because it talks about how Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad. So, but these devils, they have it right now. They're rejoicing and they're being glad right now. You know, this whore of Babylon, these Edomites. You know, so they're filling that cup and they're making themselves double. But, I mean, they're making themselves, they're making themselves naked. But what? We ought to fill that cup double, man. We ought to fill it to her double, man. You know, that way she'll be laid desolate, you know. should be made even more bare. You know, because hey, they're filling up that cup and they're rejoicing over us. Yeah, they're having fun. You know, but that's all gonna come to an end real soon, man. You know. And yeah, the truth is that these devils, they're not gonna be ruling forever, man. Yeah, Khan, kind of got kind of got Salaki kind of got cut off. That basically interrupted. Kind of got interrupted there. But hey, it's back to the scriptures. This is 2 Timothy 3 and 16. The scripture I meant to get, right. That's the one I want to get. 16 through 17. It reads, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Yeah, so anyone that's against this word, man, hey, they don't know what they set up for themselves. They don't know what they got themselves into, man. They got themselves into a world of trouble, man. If you coming up against the prophets, man, oh man, it's like the worst things to do, man. Especially then get exposed. Like you got dudes that got exposed, dudes that got kicked out. It's just crazy, man. But anyways, it reads that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works, right? And that's the point. That's what we want for brothers, man. Hold on, let me take this call. Yeah, hello? All right. All right. All right. Not yet. All right, bye. All right. Yeah. What did they say? They got back to you? What did they say? All right, bye. Yes, I like it for that, Alkin. But matter of fact, since that call went through, man, let me just get this last scripture because I don't want shit. I want people holding me back from putting out this word, man. It's always family trying to interrupt, man. Especially family, man. They always interrupting this thing of mine, man. This thing of ours. But hey, it's back to the scriptures. Let me get this out right quick because I don't want to be talking much, man. Someone just called me, which was my mom. It's always her, man. It's always her interrupting. But anyways, let's get this out. This is Psalm 61 and 3 through 4. It reads, for thou hast been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. Yeah, so at the end of the day, when we make our prayer, this is what we say to the Lord, man, that thou has been a shelter for me. And basically, how do we say that? We say, hey, thou art my redeemer, thou art my shield, thou art my redeemer, thou art my rock. The Lord is our salvation, man. You gotta remember. So he's a shelter for us, man. He's our strong tower, man. Verse 4, I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings. Salah. Yeah, you see. A man shall be a cobra from the wind, roughly paraphrasing. So we're going to hide ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty, man. Under the Lord's wings, man. Because the Lord is definitely coming with those wings, man. He's coming with them chariots, basically. That's his wings. And we're going to hide ourselves in them, man. Tell us about that. Hide thyself. In the chambers, all my people, roughly paraphrasing, to the indignation pass, hide thyself as if it were a moment, roughly paraphrasing, come my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed, right? So that's what we're waiting for, man. All right? Which, that scripture's in Isaiah. Matter of fact, let me get it out because mentioning the scriptures. Because anytime I go through an interruption, man, I come back with mad scriptures. Because I hate being interrupted, man. But hey, this Isaiah 26 and 20, it reads, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as if it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed, right? So that's what we're waiting for, man. All right. So, hey, with that being said, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Next up, honors to the elders of GMS, a great millstone that rule well and continually teach on downting our brothers. Peace and blessings to the elect, the Bayasha Dawada, the house of David, Shalom, Akim, Yahweh, Shai, Barakatam to the elect.